So I'm walking past the end of one of the runways of RAF Coningsby, and the whole time I've been walking along, it's been completely quiet and everything. I've been able to look over and see the castle in the distance over the, well, fascinating fields of cabbage. And everything was totally quiet, and then all of a sudden, many cars, all at the exact same time that one of those Eurofighters took off and did a tight looping maneuver overhead. And now all I can see is one coming into taxi. So, don't want to just hang around and wait, but we'll see if I can get a shot if I hear something actually starting up. It's a 40-minute walk into town from the morning, so could be at this for a while. So I think I've officially become an aircraft spotter now. So these are the sort of details I find interesting, and everyone else doesn't. Those rows of lights, where you can see the wooden frame, then the wooden frame, then the wooden frame, and the wooden frame, those are going to be providing the indications of the runway if you're approaching from this direction. And obviously they take up large chunks of somebody's cabbage field, but that's if you're approaching the runway, which is over here from that direction. Of course, the runway can be approached from either direction because it all depends on the prevailing wind. So far today, we've seen 2 takeoffs, and both of them have been in the direction that I'm facing. Like they've been coming from the direction I'm facing towards, so they'd be overflying me with the nose pointed in this direction. So the actual lights anybody would be using to land are on the far side of that thing. But note to anyone who decides to come to Dogdyke and take a walk to RAF Coningsby or beyond, to Coningsby itself, there is the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight is somewhere around here, which I believe has a little place where you can go in and see some of the planes. Monday to Friday, I think it is. Anyway, one way or another, not the most pedestrian-friendly place to access. Wouldn't bring a dog. Wouldn't bring my dog, especially. So you've arrived on a Sunday, but Monday to Friday, 10 to 5, free admission to the Visitor Center, admission for a guided tour of the hangar at the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight Visitor Center. And kind of conveniently or comedically, down here is a wheel chock used to keep airplanes rolling backwards, or forwards for that matter. So I've just arrived at the outskirts of Coningsby, best kept village, 1986, which leads to the question, what have you been doing lately? St. Michael's Church, Coningsby, with a very prominent clock in red, white, and blue. Very noticeably 5 o'clock. Well, not sure how accurate that is, but I think it's pretty close. I think I can see 2 Eurofighter Typhoons. I think that's what they are. They appear to be Delta winged, and that would usually be the Eurofighter these days. But anyway, I think I can see 2 of them that have taxied down to the end of the runway. Right, so if you do want to walk into the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight from Dogdyke, don't bring a backpack. Don't bring a backpack, don't bring any sort of a bag, because, yeah, I mean, I should have thought about it. It is an active RAF base, although, you know, the tour here is just for the hangars for the Lancaster and a couple of Spitfires and everything, which I would really have liked to have seen, but I did get to see a Lancaster when I was at this is the problem with getting old. Suddenly can't remember the name of the major museum. But anyway, I was at the Imperial War Museum, Duxford, that's what it's called, and got to go inside the Lancastrian thing. This one is actually, I believe, flight operational, which that one's on static display, so it would be kind of nice to see. There's also several Spitfires and a couple of Hurricanes on display, but I have seen those again. So the main thing would be, you know, sort of looking around and listening to the talks, but can't do that because I've got the bag. So, oh well. Also wouldn't have been able to record in there anyway. So now I'm going to make the walk back, and yeah, if you show up to Dogdyke and you want to take the relatively short, but not exactly pedestrian-friendly walk to the Battle of Britain Memorial flight, then make sure you don't bring a bag or any recording devices.